It's all about that transmutation. Transmute that energy. You already know. Cultivate that energy. Ah! What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. Back at it again, back at the secret location as the sun's going down. Hold on. Beautifulness, yeah, that's it. It's a secret location. Yeah, so in this video, I'm gonna be talking about 5 benefits of eye retention. Let's get into the education. What is eye retention? Eye retention is you retain from looking at women. And what do I mean by that? Of course, the cheeks. In the Bible, God talks about even if you're not fornicating or lusting, if you're looking at a woman and you're lusting over her in your mind, you already committed adultery. That's so powerful. And it's some people say it's crazy, but that's just what it is. A lot of things that we do starts in our mind first, and then it manifests, and it goes into our actions and goes to our words. So you have to be careful the things that you're looking at on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a man that can't seem to control his eyes, if you have wandering eyes, if you always got to look at every girl that walks by, always got to look at her cake, you need to be on eye retention. Because a lot of times when it comes to wet dreams, the things that you see before you close your eyes literally will go into your dream. That's how the enemy likes to do things. The enemy wants you to be looking at all of these women, especially it's summertime right now. It's hot, sundress season. All the women is looking nice, moist, all of that good stuff. They glowing. The body's just crazy, thickness everywhere. The enemy wants you to be looking at these things. So when you close your eyes, he could put that same woman in your dream and make you have a wet dream. So eye retention, not looking at women's cheeks, not letting a woman's appearance throw you off your game. It's very important, fellas, to not get distracted by women's appearance. I understand. Women are beautiful. That's what God made. Listen, God made women. That's what he did. He made beautiful women all through creating process. God knew what he was doing. God didn't want to just make women not attractive. Obviously, he knew that. That's why he made men too to also be attractive. But he made us for the right reason so we can do things the right way under his word, under his doctrine. You know what I'm saying? So first benefit of eye retention, increase willpower. If you can walk throughout your days, walking past women and not look or turn your head to see if they got the fatty or not, that is great willpower. That right there will help you also be disciplined. The willpower and the discipline goes hand in hand. That will build your discipline. If you can do that, most men can't do that. Most men, whenever a woman walk by, they gotta wait until she walk by to check out the cheeks. And like I said, I'm not sitting up here and act like, I don't do it. Don't get me wrong. I do look at the cheeks too, but I'm conscious to understand that I'm working towards that. I keep that in my mind. I'm conscious of that. Most men are not conscious of that, how the things that they look at, the women that they see on a day-to-day basis, when they close their eyes, those are the women that they can have in the wet dream. Increase willpower and discipline is the first one. You will be disciplined. It will help you be disciplined. It will help your willpower to be like, you know what, I'm gonna resist looking because I'm focused on trying to do something more better than looking at women. It's like there's plenty of women, fellas. They're gonna all look good. Obviously, women they look good. They're supposed to look good. Women know when they look good, but it's up to us to not fall into that temptation. You gotta practice eye retention. 2, helps you have a more clear mind, a more pure mind. If you're not looking at women on a day-to-day basis, like obviously if you're in the street, you're gonna see women if you're passing by, but if you're not continuously lusting over them in your head,
yo, this girl got a fatty, I would tear that up. Yo, this girl got some big boobies. Boobies is crazy.
If you're not doing that, your mind is gonna be a lot more pure. You're gonna be able to detox from all of those things because you're not filling your mind of women, and you're not lusting over them. When men watch porn, how do you think they perceive women? Do you think that men that watch porn and masturbate perceive women as queens? No, they do not. They only see them as sex objects. That's how a man that's not retaining and watching porn every day, that's how he sees a woman. Let me get comfortable out here. I'm in my level right now, and I'm in my natural habitat out here. When a man watches porn, he does not see the beauty of a woman. He doesn't see the woman as a queen. He doesn't respect the woman as much. He only sees her as an object. He only sees her as a way to he could get his rocks off. A man that watches porn, he could never respect the woman. He could never do that. How could he do that? How could he look at somebody, two people fornicating on a screen, and spank his joint and think that he could go out and respect women? No, because his mind is already brainwashed and his is already burnt out from thinking that this is what women want. That's a false reality. The minute you look at a girl or a woman and you're looking at her appearance and you're looking at her body, you're naturally going to lust. No man is just out here just like, oh, she's a very attractive woman, I appreciate her. Like I said, if you're not retaining, if you're not following the word of God, most likely you're lusting every time. That's just how it is. You're just naturally lusting. I feel so good out here. Like I'm in my zone now. I'm a lot more focused where I feel comfortable where when people walk by, I'm just locked in right now. I'm just locked in. Most men are lusting over women, especially if your spirit is vibrating on a lustful type of frequency. Have a good one. Have a good one. It's gonna be tough for you out here, man. It's gonna be tough. So that was two. Third one, you start realizing like you don't care as much for how a woman is looking. Like you're a lot more focused. That's the third thing. You're a lot more focused now. Like you're not being distracted. Like you could walk around and live your day-to-day life without thinking that you gotta turn your head and put that in your mind. Like I said, I understand. We're men. I get it, fellas. Women look good. They got the fatty. But it's like when you're retaining and you're following the word of God and you got Jesus Christ in your life, you have to change that. You cannot live like a living contradiction. If you're a man that's aware of this and you're working on this, you're gonna get there. But if you're a man that's not aware and you just think that looking is okay, that's another myth that they told us. They told men that it's okay to just look. It's like all of the stuff that they told us. It's okay to just look as long as you're not touching. No, it's not okay to look neither. It's not okay to look neither. And this is why the life that I'm working towards, my relationship with Christ, is going to be so magnificent, because I'm taking the necessary steps to change my life, to allow, Christ to change my mind so I can have a better mind. Because at the end of the day, I cannot be living for Christ with this type of mind. I can't be living for Christ and trying to get closer to Christ with this lustful spirit. You know what I'm saying? So every day I'm working towards literally staying on eye retention. Sometimes I do fail, don't get me wrong. It's a journey, but I'm conscious that I want to be this. And because I want to be this type of man, I will be that man. So the fourth one, when it comes to eye retention, you start appreciating women for who they are. Don't get me wrong. When you're not so focused on looking at women in a sexual way, you start to appreciate them because you're not looking at every woman. You're literally programming your mind to just see women for who they are. You could have normal, amazing conversations with women when you stay on our attention. When you make it your attention to just have a regular conversation and you don't let lust take over you, you will start appreciating women. You know what I'm saying? You will start appreciating women for what they are and what they could bring to a table. That's if they can. Some women can. Don't get me wrong, but majority of the modern women, nah. Their inspiration is not Christ. Their inspiration is city girls. Women like that, I don't need it, man. I get a bag. Those type of women. The fifth one, better eye contact. When you're on eye retention, your eye contact is incredible. When you know mentally that you're not trying to look at women in a lustful way, your eye contact with them is going to be immaculate. Over time, I'm not saying that you go on eye retention on one day or a week and you get it, but practicing that, you will start realizing that when you speak to a woman, you're not looking down at her big boobies, or you're not looking down at her cheeks or her thighs. You know what I'm saying? Your eye contact is going to improve because you physically are looking her in her eyes. A lot of women can't take that. A lot of women also is not used to a real man giving them eye contact. Most men don't give women eye contact. They be looking down. They be super fidgety all the time. So when a woman sees like, wow, this man is actually, especially, listen, hold on, I'm gonna finish that thought. When a woman has an incredible physique, working out or not, I'm talking about bodies of 10, just crazy. A woman knows when she's talking to a man if he's looking. Like, women are not stupid, fellas. They can tell when you're looking at them. Women also can tell when you're giving them amazing eye contact. So those are the benefits of eye retention. A lot of this stuff is very simple, but it's hard to do. The benefits sound simple, but they're very essential if you want to be that man that you want to be, if you want to overcome that lust spirit. And once again, even though I'm telling you all of these things, you still have to get right with God. You still have to allow Christ to lead your life. And that's the thing. It's easier when you allow God's love and God's guidance on this. When you have Christ in your life, it becomes a lot better. When you try to rely on your own strength, you're going to fail. I promise you that. So I've done it. And most men that do these type of videos also fail. So those are all the benefits that I've noticed. If you a man and you watching this, you let me know your benefits. But these are a lot of the benefits that I've realized. The hardest thing for a man to do is not look at women. If you can practice these things, detox the way that you've been perceived to look at women. It's really beautiful. It really does a lot to the man. Eye retention is very important. It will keep you out of that lustful things, because like I said, our eyes is the window to the soul. So if you're constantly viewing things on a day-to-day basis, look at your eyes. It's recording everything. Your eyes is recording everything. So whatever you put into your eyes, you're literally going to see it in your dreams, or it's going to stay in your head, especially if it's demonic. When you have a demonic spirit already in you and you are looking at demonic things on a day-to-day basis, all you're doing is powering up that demonic spirit. Like, you're giving that demonic spirit incredible power over you. But yeah, my people, listen, you already know why I do these videos. I don't care about the views, or I don't care about, how many people comment. I'm putting these out there because these are going to help people. When I'm no longer living on this earth, people could take these videos and learn from them, because this is important. All that TikTok entertainment stuff, don't get me wrong, that's cool, hee hee ha ha hoo hoo ha. But at the end of the day, men need this. I wish I learned this when I was younger, 18, 17, 19, 28, and I'm speaking about this now. But I've been practicing it since like 23, 24. God spoke to me. It was like, you're one of my chosen ones, and you've been playing around for your life. I gave you this information to better your life and to help other men and other people around you. Stop playing and get serious about your journey. Now answer the phone. A lot of people don't answer that call. I'm done with the fornication. I'm done with all of that lustful, pleasury stuff. If it's not pleasing to God, I'm good on that. Yo, I'm feeling good, man. I love retaining. It's like my life just feels better. My spirit feels good. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video, and until next time, much love.